what are the most important character strengths that you feel you have to stay resilient and relevant?
Integrity,
Okay.
you know,
What does that
that
mean to you? Like define
it, integrity, stand behind your products, speak the truth, don't lie,
Mhm.
act as if someone's watching it at all times. And people see it. They see it in the brand when someone operates with high amounts of integrity.
Yeah.
Um, in your communication, it just shows up. It shows up.
Yeah.
So operating with a high degree of integrity where people, because if you don't have that, you can't build trust. You
Absolutely.
can't build a desire to be a part of a brand or a movement. And an example of that would be like Tesla,
Mm.
right? Really great products, but then you feel like the individual, depending on your view of him, Elon Musk, you may feel like he lacks integrity
Mm.
because he's either not, being, leveraging the data or being science backed
Mhm.
or coming into it with a perspective or a bias that may not be really built on reality.
Yeah.
So if you lose and lose that trust, lose that integrity, the brand can fall apart.
Right. That's
Yeah,
true. It's so true. It's so easy to like lose the trust, and it
correct.
takes time to build for sure.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I think it's one of the things that's I'm noticing a lot for successful entrepreneur have that exactly.
Yeah.
And
It-
that's
it-
the
it-
currency, right?
Yeah, it is. It's a massive currency. I don't know if, was it the US Open? There was like a story of a CEO who took a hat from a kid where one of the athletes was trying to hand the hat over to the
Huh?
child, and the grown adult took the hat from the child.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
That's
and he's
terrible.
the CEO of some company, and he had all type of excuses why he was able to do that and didn't see any fault. And that just shows, again, everyone lives in their own perceived reality,
Right.
and he didn't have the emotional intelligence to step back and say, "Hey, what I did wasn't high integrity. It showed that I was very childish and I was bullish."
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Just because you can.
Yeah, yeah. And the little kid was like, "Why you take that? It was mine." And he had no qualms about taking the hat.
It's not cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to ask you because you mentioned something
Mhm.
really good about, always thinking about people are watching, right? And
Yeah.
I think they are transparent, to build trust. What was what was the I'm just curious.
Hmm.
Have you what is the most difficult decision you have made that is like really high integrity and nobody knows about it? I would like to know what that is. If you are willing to share or can remember. Like in
What's
your
high integrity?
yeah, like
Oh gosh. So I'll share it as a consultant. And this is where you have to have a huge amount of integrity and trust. So when you're a consultant, the way that I'm set up with my clients, I bill by the hour,
yeah.
right? So remember I talk about time boxing? I literally have to time box like, oh, I'm working with client A
Uh-huh.
and I'm working with them on this particular project for 15 minutes right now. When
Hmm.
I'm done, I'll go in my calendar and time box I did 15 minutes. And
Yeah.
then I'll move to my next
Yeah.
call of action with another client or something, right? And then I'll do 15, 20 minutes there. I cannot look myself in the mirror and know that when I'm time boxing, I put 15 minutes. I could easily change that to like 35 minutes,
I see. I see.
right? Like, so I have
That's
to
true.
act
That's
as if
true.
someone, because at the end, I got to bill, I got to send them an,
Uh-huh.
an invoice of my time spent, right? So I always make sure the time I spend, there's significant value with
Yeah.
the amount of time I'm putting in, that
Yeah.
they can see an ROI.
Oh my
There
God.
are some cases where,
Yeah.
I'm doing certain activities and I don't feel like it's a huge ROI for them, and I'll dock some of the time. Because I need to make sure they walk away knowing that they're getting more out of it than what they're paying me.
Yeah.
Right. And that's
For
that's that's
example,
what everyone do when they buy products. You're willing to pay for something because you believe you're going to get more out of it than what you spent.
yeah.
And the same thing goes with being a consultant and even an entrepreneur when you're developing products. If someone's willing to spend $5 for a body wipe, you gotta best believe that they're getting the best experience. They can say, I got more than $5 out of what I spent.
Yeah. Yeah. The value. Yeah, the value.
Correct. The
I really
value
would like
proposition
to
has to be there.
celebrate that. I want to celebrate your character, your integrity about that when you said that, this is something that I also do, by the way. And then I don't know how, we landed into this strength, character strength. This is a character strength to me. It's
Yeah.
how when you said that even when you spend more time, but you didn't feel like they're getting the ROI from that,
Hmm.
you just like kind of reduce the time that you feel is fair, right?
Yeah,
That
I'll do that sometimes. Yeah.
Yeah, I do that too. And
Right.
I just felt that, and I think that's why we're aligned so much because we operate from the same kind of integrity level.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I
Now
want,
I don't go off and tell my clients, so yeah, I'm going to cut off time that I worked on it.
yeah, right.
But
You just do it,
it, yeah, I just do it, and it's my belief that if they see huge value, they'll want to keep me around longer and support other
Perfect.
activities.
Yeah. And
But
yeah, for sure. And then it's totally, I want to kind of mention that this is a long-term thinking, not
hmm
just short-term gain. You know what I mean? And sometimes I think as entrepreneur, we have to have that ability to make that kind of discernment,
hmm
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what built your business that way, success,
hmm
right? It's kind of like it might be a little slow, but it's steady.
Exactly.
Yeah. And you can sleep at night and look at yourself in the mirror.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Talking about
You
truth
know,
mirror. That's the
that
truth.
truth mirror. Yeah. David Goggins talked about the truth mirror all the time in his book.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
awesome. Cool. Next, what is the most meaningful gift you have received or gift to someone? What is the most meaningful gift you have received or give someone? It doesn't have to be like a product. It could be like memory, it could be experience, it could be advice. What is the most meaningful gift you've received or give to someone?
Most meaningful gift I've ever received. I would say my wife bringing my daughter into this world. It
Oh,
has
beautiful.
given me a sense of purpose
Mhm.
that I didn't realize I had when you think about ROI, right? What you put into a child, you get 10x return. You put in love, you'll get a child that loves you unconditionally.
Yeah,
You give a child discouragement, you'll have a child that probably suffers from depression or other um, challenges with anxiety and stuff, things that you don't want.
yeah,
So it's one of those things that when you have someone dependent on you and they're growing at an accelerated rate that is just mind-boggling to
yeah,
go from not speaking to having thoughts to
yeah,
wanting to get dressed on your own. They're becoming their own selves.
yeah,
And to be kind of the instructor of that and guiding and
yeah.
be able to be a role model, that is the best gift um, I think has ever been given to
That's
me.
a
I
beautiful.
never thought how
Oh,
beautiful a gift it was until it happened.
mhm.
Gift I've given someone else, um, I would say being a friend.
Mm,
The people who I have close in my life and they know who they are, they know I'll bend over backwards to support them and to be by their side if anything comes up, to sacrifice, to be selfless,
mm. Yeah,
and to love not unconditionally, but to love conditionally. And I always say conditionally because you only love when you're going to get that in return as well, right? So surround yourself with people who would love to give back to you, whether
mhm.
it be time, words of encouragement, whatever that is.
Right, right. Awesome. Oh my gosh. I want to say something about your daughter. I think
Yeah.
that's a beautiful answer. And I think it's come into full circle when I saw like now like I'm connecting with your answer.
Yeah.
You are a great father. You
Thank
always like it's just every time like we have like some kind of event or something, and then was your friend, Sophie Harris,
you. Uh-huh.
and she has her lunch, and
Uh-huh.
you're staying home. You're the dad that like staying home and watching like all the kids,
Yeah.
so that the ladies can have fun at the lunch. I,
I remember that.
I thought that was really cool that you did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the thing is, I think your daughter did something really funny um during one of your showcase, how she introduced your pouch.
Oh my gosh. That was
Share me
not
that. Can you share me
scripted.
that the experience, how that come about, and what is the most funny things he said at that time? I still remember. I just watched it recently again.
Before I answer that, I'll tell you this. When it comes to kids, they are always listening. When you don't think they're listening, you're having a sidebar conversation on the phone or you're talking with your significant other, they're listening. And I knew Brooke knew about Shower Pouch. I knew she knew about like some of the scents. I didn't realize when I put a mic on her that she would know exactly how to pitch the product, the value behind the product. And it just blew my mind. I was like, she has been listening.
And how old is
And
she? Let everybody know. How
she was
old is
eight.
her
She was 8 years old, probably, I think at the time,
son?
like a new 8 year old. She just turned 9. Yeah. And she was in the second grade. Now she's in the third grade. So it's just it it just lets you know that you can plant seeds and you don't know what's gonna like blossom later on.
And man, yeah.
You have
When?
no clue.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
He
she has a desire to be an entrepreneur too. She wants to own ice
really
cream
he was
shops and
killing
now
it
she
there.
wants ice cream and boba shops.
Oh, really? Oh, fun. I'll be there.
Yeah.
Bye. That's cool. So it's like you're a generational entrepreneur. It shows, that you have that great role model. You're a great role model to her because it inspire her to do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
I did, like I think my dad was entrepreneur and I thought like what that I never thought about being an entrepreneur, but then here I am
There you go.
following his footsteps. But
Hmm.
then I'm thankful for him too because he's, share all the important things:
Hmm.
integrity, respect, hard work, right, creativity, everything like that. So I think
Hmm.
it's great that you are living that example for her. And the moment she got that mic, I couldn't believe it. She was so confident. She's like
She was.
she was a pro.
I was like, I have to turn this into a reel
Yeah,
somehow. I
you
gotta
sure.
showcase this.
Funny. She should do more of it. It's very.
Yeah.
And see, there's one phrase. This is what I love about kids. Like they're so innocent, and they're so like sometimes they don't have fear. They just say what they think, and I think that's a
Mhm.
phrase that was just like, I don't know what this called, or like something like like I don't know what this is. And then but she just like but buy it. Kind of like take it. I can't even say what the name of it.
Exactly.
I was like so funny, but it's the kids.
Citrus,
Yeah.
what doesn't sound like
Yes.
C,
Yes, you
sounds
don't know
like
what citrus
S.
was. You just say like, she said bamboo, right? Bamboo or something.
She knew bamboo. She couldn't say citrus for whatever reason,
Yeah,
but
yeah. She's like, I
yeah.
don't know what the technique's called. That was hilarious. And I think but what I saw that was impressive was how confident she was.
Yeah.
And she was proud to announce this.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's amazing. That was really cool. I hope that, when we share this video and she see it one day when she's older,
Yeah.
knows
Oh, yeah, that would be amazing.
yeah, she knows that that's your answer. The most beautiful
Yep.
is her.
And if
Ah,
she doesn't want to be an entrepreneur, I'll support whatever goal she wants. But if you just at least expose them to what options exist,
yeah,
at least you planted the seed.
yeah, for sure. Awesome.